check. Check.
Pressures and demands players of your son's ability to place on themselves to win are incredible.
I can't afford to keep him in here forever, you know.
Just want to keep him overnight and then start sessions with the child psychologist.
I knew this would happen. His mother's not strict enough with him. She lies in bed drunk all day and the boy does whatever he wants.
Well, after he's released, it's crucial that he's supervised. The most important thing is that during his treatment, he's not allowed anywhere near a chessboard.
I've got a drunk for a wife and a lunatic for a son. I don't need this shit anymore. You're crazy, both of you.
concludes the second week of competition in this round-robin candidates tournament. Each of the players will play the other a minimum of 3 times, and the winner will earn the right to play for the world title next year. But the big story is the amazing comeback of Peter Sanderson, who is currently leading the tournament. European Grandmaster, now residing in Westport, Connecticut, stunned the chess world 3 years ago when he walked out in the middle of the last candidates tournament while leading by 3 games. And he forfeited the match to Viktor Yurilovich, who is only 2 games behind Sanderson in this match.
Congratulations, Mr. Sanderson.
Thank you, Miss Violet.
Your schedule for tomorrow?
Hey!
Congratulations, Dad.
Thank you, darling. My cheering section. You're playing the English. Lutz won't do that. He opened his first game with it.
He knows that you're aware of it.
Then I'll transpose.
On a variation, yes, but it must be a variation that is unique.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Of course. Get rid of knight, bishop takes bishop, pawn takes pawn. Now, rook taking queen. That's to your advantage. With the excellent range of your bishops, he's finished.
It's a good play, but risky.
You don't win by playing it safe, Peter.
Daddy,
Hey, what are you doing up?
can't sleep. My bed's slumpy.
Forgot to bring your nightlight, didn't you?
That has nothing to do with that.
You want to sleep in my bed tonight?
Okay.
I'll tuck you in.
Jeremy, have someone pick up a nightlight tomorrow, please.
Sure.
Debbie?
Spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. Stop right now, right now. You know I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I love you, I love you, I love you anyhow. And I don't care if you don't want me, I'm yours right now. I'll put a spell on you. You're
Yes.
It's me. I forgot something.
Steady the wind here, John.
Sorry to ruin your trip to the city, Frank. We got a real nut on our hands.
Run it.
Debbie Rutledge, female Caucasian, 24. Worked over at the Four Oaks Hotel. A neighbor found her.
Local?
No, she moved here 4 months ago from Portland.
What the hell's going on here? Gentlemen, this is not a party. Anybody who doesn't have to be in here, get the hell out.
Yes.
Now! Oh, I came out here from the city to get away from this. What do you got, Nolan?
There's no sign of break-in. I think she let him in.
How long has she been dead?
6, 8 hours tops.
What's the cause of death? You think whoever did this wanted it to look like suicide?
No. He would have taken more care not to leave the rope burns on her wrists. No, the way I got it figured is he tied her up, slit her wrists, and sat back and watched her bleed to death. But that's not the main thing. What's wrong with this picture?
There's no blood. Where the hell's the blood?
Bingo.
Did Miss Rutledge have a boyfriend?
I guess so.
What do you mean you guess so?
I know she had company last night. A man.
How do you know that?
Well, her bedroom's on the other side of mine. The walls are very thin. I could hear them.
So what are you trying to tell us, ma'am? They were, humping?
They were having sex, yes. It wasn't that I was intentionally listening, but with the walls being so thin.
Thank you very much. Well, first thing I'd like to say is that some of us have not had the opportunity to get to know each other since I took over from Captain Waters last month. And a lot of you feel that I'm an outsider who came over and took over a job that should have gone to a local, but that's the way it worked out. You can bitch and complain all you want, but you will toe the line in my department, which means that the next time an officer responds to a homicide call, he seals off the scene of the crime, and nobody gets in but Detective Wagner and myself. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Also, I don't want to hear anybody talking about this message on the wall or the blood. Nothing. Anything?
Not much. I don't think she was raped. There's no bruising or any signs of trauma to the pelvic region.
What about sperm?
No trace.
Prints?
No prints.
No prints but hers. Huh?
No, Frank. No prints.
Yes?
Mr. Sanderson? Mm-hmm. Frank Sedman, Roxbridge PD, Detective Wagner. I don't know whether or not you've heard about...
Oh, Miss Rutledge. Yes, I did.
May we come in?
Oh, sure.
Thank you very much. Hope we're not interfering.
No.
Morning.
Good morning.
Can we talk in private?
I'll get out of your way, gentlemen. Nice to have met you.
Nice to meet you, too, sir. Thank you. I see you're busy, so I'll get right to it. How well did you know Debbie Rutledge?
Only in passing to say hello.
What does that mean? I don't understand that. I've talked to a few people who say you and her were friendly.
Well, chess tournaments can be boring. You know, people have a lot of free time. They like to gossip.
What did you do last night?
I played Gregory Lutz.
Ah, yes, you won 2 games. You left the auditorium at 8:45. What did you do after that?
I came back to my room and I went for a walk.
By yourself?
Of course.
Of course. Well, I have here a printout from the hotel computer. It logs all the calls to your room. I noticed one here, 904, from Debbie. Please call me at home.
She was calling to give me my schedule for tomorrow.
Ah, I see. Well, funny thing here is that you say you only know her in passing. But this message says, please call me at home, and there's no number, which would indicate that you already know her number.
I got it from the tournament directory.
There's no Debbie Rutledge in the directory.
That's because he's looking in the general directory. In the players directory, everyone connected to the tournament is listed.
Yeah, we seem to be having a little problem here.
Oh, really? What kind of problem?
I think you're lying. That's what kind of problem.
What are you saying?
We're not saying anything. We're just trying to put a few pieces together, that's all. Thank you.
do you think?
Got an answer for everything, but no alibi.
You think he's dirty?
I don't know. He's right about one thing. He's lying.
I'd like a different chair. This one killed me yesterday. Also, the pieces on the board move too slowly. It's distracting. Can you be sped up?
Grandmaster Sanderson, there are 5 other players now. If we were to accede to every special request...
I'm not asking anything special. I just want to be able to concentrate.
David?
No problem. Just a matter of adjusting the response time.
Can you make it so they don't slide across the board?
Well, if I do that, the audience is going to have a difficult time following the move.
Okay. Well, can you speed them up then?
Okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
You're acting like a superstitious schoolboy, Peter. What's next? Incense and rosary beads?
Grandmaster Lutz, you'll be sitting here for your next match.
Oh, no. I can't sit there. I must be facing north. My power comes from the north.
Please. Mr. Lutz.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, Victor.
We played an interesting game last night. Even though sacrificing your rook at e4 was the game I played against Walsen in '82, I'm glad it helped you.
You're 2 points behind. Doesn't that make you nervous?
I never get nervous. Besides, you will falter.
Not this time.
Well, then, this time, you will have to stay until the end of the match, won't you?
I'll be here. Ready? You sure?
Yeah. I have to.
Who told you?
Mrs. Lutz? She also told me that Mr. Lutz goes to a medium to try and contact great grandmasters in the spirit world.
Have you reached any?
No, but he did contact a 10-part juicy champion.
Mr. Sanderson?
Yes?
The phone's for you.
Oh, thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Peter.
Who's this?
Someone is going to become an important part of your life. I want to play a game with you.
Well, listen, I don't have time for this.
You had time for Debbie.
What?
Don't worry. I wiped off all your prints.
What is it, Dad?
Nothing. Let's go.
Mr. Sanderson?
Yes?
There's a message for you.
Right. Thank you. Get me the police.
So why didn't you tell us you were there earlier?
I don't know. I was afraid of hours of questions. I can't afford to miss a game.
Oh, we wouldn't want someone's death to interfere with your games.
What was your relationship with her?
Casual.
Casual? You were boning her, weren't you?
It wasn't serious. What's your problem?
You are. I don't like you.
Fine. Don't ask me out on a date.
Don't worry, I won't. I've seen how your dates end up.
Knock it off! Both of you.
This is just a little too convenient.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means if I were the killer and I thought the police were closing in on me, I might invent someone to try to throw them off the scent, too.
That's crazy. Why would I do that?
You like to play games, don't you?
Hey, listen, he says on the photo he'll call tomorrow at 11. Why don't you come back and listen for yourself?
Hey, don't worry, we'll be back. You can bet on it, pal.
must understand, this is not my field.
It's not mine either, but I can tell you this guy's crazy. That's your business, right, Doc? You deal with crazy people.
I deal with people with problems. There are all different types of problems.
Look, we don't have the budget for outside psychological help, Dr. Fulton. We'll take what we can get.
He's acting out some kind of fantasy. Talking about a deeply disturbed person.
No shit.
Can a person this disturbed give the appearance of being normal, Dr. Fulton?
Absolutely.
All right. No suspect, no hard evidence. You met him, could you tell?
Tell what?
If he's crazy.
If he's disturbed.
Perhaps, but not necessarily. One opinion I can offer with any degree of certainty. He'll kill again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was empty.
It's okay.
Are you at the tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Are you one of the players?
Yes, I am.
I always wanted to learn how to play chess. It seems like such a complicated game.
Well, not really. You see your goal and go after it. Anything that gets in the way is an obstacle and must be destroyed.
It sounds very violent.
Chess is a reflection of life. Life is violent. The strong win, the weak perish.
You enjoy being the stronger one?
If you're asking me if I'm passionate about what I do, the answer is yes. Without passion, nothing moves us. What's your passion?
That's a very personal question.
Oh, I see. It's got to be a very polite conversation.
I thought opening too quickly was a fatal mistake in chess.
It is.
Do you always open quickly?
Are we talking about me or chess?
You.
It depends on the opponent.
I hope you remember that tomorrow when you play Krikorian. Well, I think I've had enough.
Getting too hot out here for you? Who are you? A reporter? A cop?
I just came in for a steam.
And how far exactly were you willing to go?
Well, what? I told you this was a stupid idea. You can't learn anything from someone in a few minutes.
You didn't get any vibes from the guy?
I'm a psychologist, not a psychic. What's this all about?
What did Dr. Fulton tell you?
She wanted someone from the Institute to talk to Sanderson about some case you're working on. What did he do?
I'm not sure.
What do you think he did?
Could be a suspect in a murder investigation.
The girl who was killed last night? You sent me into a dangerous situation and didn't even warn me?
They came to me and asked me for help. Now, what am I supposed to do?
You could have been honest with me for starters. We work together. I have to be able to trust you.
Hey, Sanderson wasn't going to talk to him. Besides, you're young, attractive.
The guy could be a psychopath.
It worked out all right, didn't it?
Fuck you.
Congratulations. It's 11:06.
Hello, Kathy. Thanks for coming. Mr. Sanderson, Dr. Shepard, psychologist, helping us out.
We've already met, haven't we, Doctor?
I see you're still having problems with your openings.
Keep on the line as long as you can. No confrontations.
Hello?
Hello, Peter.
Just a second. Hello?
Very immature, Peter. I'm surprised you would use such an obvious tactic. I am not an idiot. Don't treat me as one. I'll call you every day. You get 1 minute. Whether you put me on hold or talk is up to you. Are you ready to play?
Yes. Why did you kill Debbie Rutledge?
To get your attention.
What about the word remember on the wall?
That is something you're gonna have to figure out for yourself. Really, Peter. You can't expect me to answer such direct questions.
Why not?
You don't want to think. That's why I'll win. I'm already 2 points ahead.
What?
I did another one last night. You might have saved her, but you didn't want to play.
Where is she?
You'll find her.
If you want to tell me something, just come out and say it! Where is she, you son of a bitch?
Detective Wagner. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get off the phone line and go back to your tracing equipment. If I wanted to play this game with a moron, I would have called you.
Hello?
I suppose you want to know where I'm going to kill tonight, Peter.
Well, you're not gonna tell me that.
Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs, downstairs, in his nightgown, crawling through a window at the end of Miss Emma Street. Her God has gone and left his home, so her and I can meet.
What the hell you doing grabbing that phone?
Sorry.
Anything?
Nothing. We'd have a better chance if we tapped into the main junction box.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Sanderson. Kathy?
Do you want me to come with you? Maybe I can help.
No, we'll take it from here.
You should have been an actor, Frank. You look like you were really mad. The veins popping out of your neck. Nice touch.
You weren't mad at him for picking up the
No,
phone?
I wanted him to, and to find out there's somebody on the other end.
But we heard him.
Could have been a tape, pre-recorded conversation with himself.
The FBI has nothing even remotely similar to this guy. I think he's a first-timer, Frank.
All the state, if he hasn't killed outside of Washington, the FBI wouldn't have him. Nolan?
He tapes their mouths shut. We found traces of adhesive around victims' mouths. We're doing a chemical analysis for components, but it's probably a standard brand you can buy in any hardware store.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Now, the lipstick he uses is interesting.
Why is that?
Because the company that made it went out of business 16 years ago.
What about the blood?
Not a drop. Maybe the guy works for the Red Cross.
Kathy?
The fact that he's viewing this as a game suggests to me he's trying to prove some sense of superiority. And the way he's killing shows a need to be in complete control of his victims.
And what about how he arranged the body?
That would indicate he's playing out a fantasy. Power control killers usually fantasize about their actions for a long time before they live them out. Once it becomes a reality, though, they reach a sense of euphoria and usually repeat the act to sustain that feeling. But I've got to tell you, in all the research I've ever read on serial killers, I've never heard of one moving this fast. It's as though the game is the catalyst for the murders, not the other way around.
Anything else?
Yes, why disguise your voice if no one knows it?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, he's got to be local.
Why would he call Sanderson?
He's one of the best chess players in the world. Who better to play a game with?
You still having a problem with that?
Yeah, I am. I don't know. I got a feeling about this guy. It's like he's laughing at us. I'm telling you, he's playing us, Frank.
I think we should bring Sanderson in on this. There's a reason why the killer's calling him.
No way.
Captain, we found her. control my thoughts. Aluminum foil. It repels the thought rays.
Very nice.
They couldn't break the riddle.
Did you think it was going to be easy? You think it was going to lay it at your feet?
We need your help.
Well, I offered my help this morning. Sedman turned me down.
But you're the key. You're the one he wants to play the game with.
I can't now. I've got a game.
There's a young woman who could be dead by the end of this game.
She could be dead now.
What if she isn't? I don't believe this. Where are your priorities? You have to think between a chess game and someone's life? The girl that was killed last night was 21 years old. He dumped her body behind a warehouse like a sack of garbage.
Gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Same as the others?
Yeah.
Backspace. Boing. There you go. Keep it going up. Keep it going up. Yeah. Right. There you go. Good.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Daddy!
Got a problem?
Our computer is busted again.
Is it bad?
No, it's all fixed. I also put a few games on for your daughter. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not. I'm gonna play with them. Just kidding.
Well, listen, I have to get over to Lutz's room now. He thinks someone has tampered with his computer and it's emitting gamma rays to control his thoughts. I'll see you guys later.
David,
Yeah?
thank you.
You're welcome.
You ready?
For what?
Well, you told me you'd take me over to Seattle today.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I can't. Not today.
But you promised.
Babe, I'm sorry.
Peter?
Not now, please.
Yes, now. Don't do to Erica what you did to your wife.
Don't bring her into this.
Why not? It's true, isn't it? I watched you push her away from you. I sat back. I said nothing, but not this time. This time I'm going to say what I have to
You're
say.
here to coach my chess game, not my life! You raise your voice to me.
You? You think you can speak to me like this just because you won a few titles?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Peter. You're like a son to me. It hurts to see you missing so much of your life.
This is where he forced his way in. We found some fibers on the windowsill. Probably particles of clothing that rubbed off when he climbed through. I'll know more once I get it under the microscope. Andy, hit the lights, mate. It's a man's shoe. Pretty old by the individual characteristics, about a size 9, maybe 10.
What's this?
Don't know. Looks like a cut or a gash in the sole of the shoe.
I think Fulton was right. This guy's not going to stop.
He's got a taste for it. Now, make sure that Brooks has everything set up for the next call. No excuses this time.
Right.
Just do what I told you to do. I'll call you back later. Frank, good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
I was in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd drop by.
Nice.
I heard there was another one, Frank.
Yes.
Any new
No,
developments?
nothing yet.
People are scared, Frank.
I know that.
You know that 70% of the economy of this island is generated through tourism. This weekend, the ferry tolls were down by 30%. The hotel vacancy rates were 20% below normal. People aren't coming over here anymore, Frank. We have got a major problem on our hands, one that could seriously jeopardize the financial stability of this community. Now, I understand you have a prime suspect in Peter Sanderson.
Who told you that?
Oh, let's just say that I have friends in this community, a lot of concerned friends who whisper a thing or two in my ear from time to time. What about Sanderson?
He's a suspect, that's all. If he is involved, he's not acting alone. I don't have enough evidence to do anything.
Let me make myself clear. Right now, I am not interested in proof. I'm not interested in evidence. I'm not even interested in a conviction. What I am interested in is an arrest. An arrest that will get the press off my ass and let the tourists with their wallets start coming back over here.
Are you saying you want me to arrest Sanderson without sufficient evidence?
What I am saying is that I am the mayor of this community because the people have confidence in me. If that confidence falls, I will not be reelected. And I need hardly remind you that your job is an appointed position by the holder of this office.
I don't know. I've been a cop over 20 years now, and I have yet to figure out who's worse, the criminals who break the law or the assholes who make them. I am the chief of police here, and as long as I am, I'll arrest people on the basis of evidence and not the political ramifications.
I could have your badge for that, Setman.
And I could run over to the press and tell them how you're willing to do away with due process so you can sell a few more goddamn shrimp cocktails on your wharf. Have a nice day. Oh, one more thing, Mayor. I don't like threats. Now, I've dealt with politicians and boys in the back room who are a damn sight tougher than you. Now, when this thing is solved, you can give your speeches and you can have your photograph taken. But in the meantime, let me do my job.
They found the third girl. Her name was Lorraine Olson. I just came from there. God, it was horrible. How could anyone do something like this? Do you have anything to drink?
Of course. Sit down.
Thank you.
Hey. Relax.
How the hell can I relax after what I've just seen?
I know it was bad.
How could you know unless you were there? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I'm sure you didn't.
You know, Andy thinks you're doing this.
Doesn't that scare you?
No,
Why?
because I think he's wrong.
Ready to go?
From the rain, foundation leaks.
How's it going here?
We're all set. From down here, all calls coming into Mr. Sanderson's room will be rerouted into extension 611.
Well, do you know what I'm doing right now, Peter? I'm looking at the name of the girl I'm going to kill tonight.
You know her?
Not really.
Why her?
Because she's the type.
You just said you didn't know her.
I know what I said. She looks just like...
Just like who?
I really wish you would stop trying to maneuver me. I find it irritating, not to mention insulting.
What the hell's that? It's the water pumps. I'm just trying to play the game.
You're not playing very well. There are clues all around you, and you keep missing them.
Listen, if you're just calling up to gloat, I don't want to hear it!
People will be very interested in what I have to say.
Then call them!
Are you crazy?
Let's see how much he wants to play.
Just for that, no hint today.
Why are you doing this? You must have an idea of the pain you're causing people.
Pain? Pain is just a state of mind. It's something you learn to live with. I have.
You want these girls to feel your pain?
Please. I don't want to get into the psychological aspects of my actions. It would detract from the game.
How?
I couldn't say it any better than Huxley.
Well, Huxley's quote also says his play's always fair and just.
So is mine. Within the framework of my rules.
What the hell do you think you're doing slamming the phone down in the middle of a trace?
Oh, you think you're gonna catch him on a trace? What he does is planned out well in advance. The only way you're gonna get him is to rattle him. Make him slip up.
You never know how you catch a suspect.
Excuse me, Captain, but I think Peter's right. This guy's got to be forced into making a mistake.
We didn't ask for your opinion, Doctor.
Well, maybe you should.
You don't tell us how to run our investigation, pal. You got that?
You don't have an investigation without me. You got that?
You two through with this?
What do you want to say, Kathy?
I was gonna say, I think we ought to play up to his ego more. The more secure he feels, the more chances he'll take.
Okay, what about this Huxley? What is that?
He was referring to a quote by Thomas Huxley. The chessboard is the world, the rules of the game are what we call nature. The player on the other side is hidden from us, but we know that his play is always fair, just, and patient. We also know that he never overlooks a mistake. You know, you're not the easiest person in the world to get close to.
Me? We always talk about me. What about you?
What about me?
I don't know. Where's Erica's mother?
She died in a car accident.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago.
Must have been very hard on Erica.
It was.
And you?
Do you want me to lay down, Doctor? Why don't you just ask me what you want to know? Was it serious between Debbie and me? No. Have I known lots of girls like her? None of your business.
Have you noticed that every time we start to talk about something serious, you begin playing games?
I'm not playing a game now.
Yes, you are. You're playing word games.
What is this?
I'm just trying to get to know you better.
By attacking me?
Attack you? Who could attack you? You set your life up like one of your chessboards. You're impassable. You become trapped behind your own defenses. You're cut off from everyone around you.
What are you talking about? You don't even know me.
Does anyone?
Are you forfeiting?
No. I just don't want to fight with you.
Then show me who you are, Peter.
I'm starting to feel things I haven't felt in a long time.
You have to face the things you feel.
Oh, what happened to facing the things we feel?
You can turn everything around so easily. This isn't just another game, is it?
No.
That I am falling in love with you. Fool that I am for thinking you love me too. You took my heart and played the part. Little coquette, and all my dreams just disappeared like the smoke from a cigarette. Oh, fool that I am for hoping you'd understand. And thinking you would listen to the things I had planned.
I'm hungry.
Well, call room service.
I hate hotel food. What about a pizza?
Good.
Rondi's is right down the street.
Okay, I'm gonna kick us out.
What do you want on it?
You.
Did you call?
There's no answer. I'm gonna try again.
Where are you going?
I'm going to pick up the pizza. They're not delivering.
Didn't you say the line was busy?
It was, and then I got through.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Why are you backing up then? Your phone book. I was looking for connections between names, addresses. Anything that might be the same about them. You're as bad as Andy. Maybe worse.
Peter, you have to admit.
Admit what? That I was right about you in the steam room? That you're willing to do anything to find out what you want? Would you like me to leave so you can search the rest of the room?
Peter.
How could you think that, Kathy? How could you even consider it?
Ladies and gentlemen, since Grandmaster Sanderson leads the tournament with 9 wins, and Grandmaster Urilovich is in second place with 8, we have decided that the remaining games between Grandmaster Sanderson and Urilovich will be held separately. Thank you.
got lucky tonight, that's all. You'll cream 'em next time.
I sure will. You have something you want to say?
Just wanted to know whether you'd like to talk.
About what?
Whatever is on your mind.
Who says something is on my mind?
What do you see here?
I know. Made in 5.
Why move E3?
Obviously, because I didn't see it.
Is it Kathy?
No, it's not Kathy.
Who's Kathy?
When I told you to live your life, I didn't mean you to start in the middle of a match.
I told you it's not Kathy.
Who's Kathy?
I know you better than you think, Peter.
Who's Kathy?
She had just arrived from Seattle, and we decided to share an apartment.
Does she have a boyfriend?
No.
Does the name Peter Sanderson mean anything to you?
No. God, how could somebody do something like that?
Captain, you got a call.
Who is it?
Dr. Shepard.
Yeah, it's the same shoe, all right.
No doubt about it.
Was there anyone else on the grounds?
A few people.
Did anyone stand out?
What do you mean, stand out?
Did anyone look suspicious? Think.
Well, now that you mention it, there was someone there who looked kind of suspicious.
What was suspicious about him?
He was holding a sign that said serial killer, all right?
Miss? Excuse me. You said earlier Mary Albert moved out here from Seattle. How long ago was that?
Just a few months ago,
How'd you find your apartment?
through a rental agency.
I see. Well, thank you very much.
What's up?
You told me that Debbie Rutledge found her place recently, right?
Yeah, so?
Come on.
Yes. No, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
Well, that's it. All the girls rented new homes in the last year, and they rented them from?
Roxbridge Rentals.
Great for a headache.
All our listings are in this computer. We don't keep any other files.
Who else works here besides you?
This girl helps the counter part-time, that's it.
Anyone else have access to the files?
No one.
Okay, thank you.
Dead end?
Detour.
Hi. You must be Erica.
Uh-huh.
I'm Kathy. Is your dad home?
He should be right back. Would you like to come in?
Yes, please. Thank you. So are you enjoying yourself while you're on the island?
Not really. It's pretty boring.
Boring? That's just because you don't know where to go. Do you like hiking? Sailing? Fishing?
Yuck. No way.
What do you like?
Boys.
Oh.
Do you like my dad?
Of course I like your dad. Oh, you mean do I like him?
I know he really likes you.
Really? How do you know? Did he say something?
No, but I could tell. A woman knows these things.
Why don't you go down and see Jeremy?
Okay. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
I like her. She's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Hello, Peter. Do you have any idea what the message is?
Well, if it's so important, why don't you tell me?
I couldn't tell you that. It would ruin the game. Not that you're playing very well.
Oh, you like to brag, don't you?
Credit should be given where it's due. I'm not worldly like you, Peter. I'm not an internationally known figure. I'm just a poor guy who's never been anywhere, but I am beating you.
Why were you looking for Dr. Shepard today?
What?
You heard me. What were you doing at the Institute looking for her?
What makes you think I was there?
Oh, I can tell you that. It would ruin the game.
The game's almost over, Peter, and you're running out of time.
No, it's you who's running out of time. You're starting to make mistakes now. You're just wondering how much do I really know? How close I'm getting. Well, I'm getting pretty close, pal, and I'm gonna nail your ass to the wall!
Oh, very nice speech, Peter. Did you rehearse that, or is that impromptu? There's an old wooden bench in the garden. Next to it is a rock. You'll find a message board under it. Let's see if you're as clever as you think you are.
Peter, in a fierce magazine, you will find a hint of my action to come. As large as you may be in the world of pawns and castles, you are still light years from reaching me. Invisible as the air, 100 men, with their desperate pleas to stop, can't move me.
Why does he set this line apart?
For emphasis,
Exactly. It's the key.
what does he mean by fierce magazine? Violent?
Fierce magazine, brutal. An angry magazine, a war magazine, a scary...
Mad.
What?
Mad magazine. Do we have the note?
Just put it on the board.
No, I need the original note. Maybe. Kids at the clinic love to read Mad magazines. You fold the pages just right. The text reads differently. Peter, in a fierce action to come, as large as castles, you are still light as the air. 100 men can't move me.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's because we don't understand it yet.
But 100 men could move him.
He's not talking about himself.
Then why don't you tell us what he is talking about, then?
If we knew that, we'd know the answer to the riddle, wouldn't we? He is telling us where he's gonna kill tonight, and we can't see it.
All right, let's back up and look at what we do know. These girls are all the same type. They were all murdered at night. They moved into new quarters in the last year, and they all rented from the same place, Roxbridge Rentals.
I thought the rental place was a dead end.
It's got to be more than a coincidence. Someone is accessing their files.
The woman who owns that place has a son. We're trying to locate him. We're also checking on the cleaning service.
He moves around a lot. Why?
He finds his victims through Roxbridge Rentals. He goes where they are.
If they rent so many places, why should he move all over the island?
Jesus. It can't be that easy.
What?
You want to tell us what the hell you're doing?
He told us, and we missed it. He said he's He's never been anywhere. Therefore, this island is the world to him. As far as he's concerned, this is a map of the world. That's why he quoted Huxley. The chessboard is the world. Okay. He's using the map as a chessboard. The son of a bitch is playing chess with him.
Wait a minute. How can he be playing chess with you? You haven't made a move against him.
Maybe I already have. E2, E4. D2, D4. It must be an opening. He starts the game. He is white. B1, C3. And C1, F4. It's the number 2 variation of the Tercos opening. David?
Yeah.
Can you get into the Federation records?
Sure, we got a modem line hooked up with the database in New York.
Can you bring up the tournament records of the past 10 years?
Mr. Sanderson, there could be hundreds of thousands of games.
We're only interested in the names of people that have played opposite Mr. Sanderson.
Now what?
Now search for anyone who used that opening against me. There should be less than a handful.
The first is 1983. Lionel Baines, Boston.
No. He died 2 years ago.
1985, Hans Korsad.
No, he's 70 years old and lives in Holland. What is it?
New York, 1986. Viktor Yurilovich.
Okay, he is replaying the game I played against him move by move, using the girls as the chess pieces. Okay, you found all the girls in their homes, except Christy Eastman, who was found in the back of a warehouse.
He had to move to that grid in order to follow the game he played against you, right?
Right, D4.
It's a commercial area. No one lives there.
Well, that's where he had to place the body to make the move.
Well, now that we know what stage of the game he's at, can you guess what his next move's going to be?
Well, his last move was C1, F4. My next move would be F8, G7. So his move should be F1, C4, right here.
You want me to what?
I want you to take all the streets in this grid and feed them into your computer.
As large as castles, you're still light as the air, but 100 men can't move me. It's posed as a question. What am I?
A building.
A building isn't as light as air. What's large, as light as air, and can't be moved.
As large as castles.
Well, why say castles if you mean a general type structure?
He's not gonna give us direct hints. He's gonna skirt around it.
He names castles, plural, then says can't move me, singular. Why not say can't move us?
A shadow. What's as big as a castle, as light as the air, but 100 men can't move it? The shadow of the castle. Are there any buildings with the name castle in it that cast a shadow long enough to fall across?
Wait a minute. There's an apartment in that area called Castle Arms.
That's gotta be it.
All right. Okay, the rental agency gave us the name Laura Owens. She moved into an apartment across from the Castle Arms a week ago. We're sending her over to stay with her parents in Seattle, where the police over there are going to watch her tonight. Officer Gordon, I want you to spend the night in her apartment. Andy, I want you to go to the hotel, stick with Yurilovich through the tournament and wherever he goes afterwards, all right? With any luck tonight, we're gonna wrap this up. You all set?
Want to tuck me in?
Maybe later. Okay, everybody in position?
All set.
What happened?
There seems to be a problem with the board. It's going crazy.
Gentlemen, the computer's down. It takes several hours. Adjourn till tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, our expert tells us that the computers will take several hours to repair. Forgive us, ladies and gentlemen, but until tomorrow then. Thank you.
Getting a bad feeling about this. If Urilovich were making a move, Andy would have called by now.
You think we're in the wrong place?
No, this has got to be it. This has got to be it. It's the only building around here with the name Castle in it.
Around here?
What does that mean, around here?
Well, that's the Castle Crown Apartments over on Pine Road, but this is all the way across town.
Why the hell wasn't I told that before?
It's in another grid. You said you only wanted us to come.
I said I wanted options, goddammit! This guy's a psychopath, for Christ's sake! He's gonna make it.
You all right?
I've seen a lot of things in my time on this job, nothing like this. Urilovich?
I was with him the whole time till I got the call at the hotel.
Come on, move it. Get it up there. What about Sanderson?
I spoke to Jeremy. He's watching Sanderson's kids. Sanderson went out after the match. He hasn't come back since.
All right, well, find him. I want to talk to him.
Hi.
Hi. Can I come in?
Sure.
Thank you. The other night, I said some things that maybe I shouldn't have. I mean, you haven't known me for very long, and I can see how you thought what you did.
I'm not looking for an apology, Peter.
When this is over, maybe we could
I want someone I can feel close with. I don't think that's possible with you.
You really haven't seen my best side.
Peter.
Remember how you said I hide myself behind my chessboard? Well, ever since my wife died, I've been afraid of getting too close to someone again. Afraid of losing them.
Your wife died. You shouldn't feel responsible for that.
It wasn't an accident. She drove her car over that cliff. The police said it was an accident, but I knew. I've always known. I closed myself off to her. And then, when I found the letter, I closed myself off to everything else. Beating Urelevich and playing for the title was all I could think about. Then I had to break down in the middle of the match. I couldn't go on. I've never opened it.
Why not?
Because I know what it says.
Maybe you're afraid of what it says.
Can you stay with me, please?
Peter, there are many pains we feel in this world, but loving someone who has shut you out of his life has to be the most unbearable of them all. I don't know when things started to change, or how we ever drifted so far apart, but I can no longer stand the pain and the emptiness. So I'm leaving, going someplace where the pain will finally stop. This is my choice, my release. I only ask that you shield Erica from the truth and forgive me for what I am about to do. I love you, Jennifer.
Dr. Shepard, what goes on in the mind of someone like this?
That's a very general question to try to answer.
Is there a usual scenario?
Yes, we usually find that they've had a traumatic childhood, and he was probably abused by a dominant female figure. That, coupled with the fact that none of these girls were actually raped, leads us to believe that he may be impotent or a latent homosexual. Regardless, he's acting out some kind of revenge fantasy that probably fulfills some sick sexual need.
A disturbing
Peter?
look into the
Hi,
mind of a
Jeremy.
serial killer who has filled the
Where's
small
Erica?
community with fear.
She went to town with Mrs. Lutz. Did you hear that?
We, of course, will keep you
Yeah, I
up to
did.
date on any new developments.
You like practicing?
I can't. I gotta meet my friends down in the dungeon.
Resting across from here at the Roxbridge Memorial Hospital.
Jeremy,
Although still
I know this is your dream as much as it is mine.
she eventually will be able to
Just want you to know I'm gonna do my best.
I know you will.
reporting to the Roxbridge Institute of Psychology.
You'll win.
Where were you last night?
Oh, come on. We're not gonna go through this again.
Just answer the question.
I went out.
Don't fuck with us. Where did you go?
He was in my place.
What time did you get there?
About 1:45.
We're interested in where you were from the time you left the auditorium until you got there.
I was at the beach.
Sure you weren't over on Pine Road?
I'm positive.
You're lying.
Fuck you! I'm tired of your goddamn accusations! You want to arrest me? Do it. Otherwise, back off.
It's a big game to you, isn't it? A sick fucking game. I don't know if there's two of you involved or what, but we're gonna find out. He gave us just enough information to send us to the wrong place, didn't he? It must have shocked the hell out of you when Frank walked in on Pine Road and you couldn't finish.
I'm not gonna listen to this.
Yes, you are.
Get off me! Come on! You want to shoot me, so shoot me!
You gonna answer that?
Peter, please.
Hello?
Last night was very exciting, wasn't it? Have you figured out what I'm doing?
You're playing the Terracotta opening.
Very good.
Your next move should have been F1C4.
I used a variation. You should have anticipated that. Have you figured out the message?
What word did you leave last night?
The police haven't told you.
The police. Do you think we're doing this together?
Interesting concept. I hadn't thought of that. If you think about how Anton Berger plays chess, you might get it.
I'm starting to think it doesn't mean anything. Remember, eventually revenge
You're
is...
hopeless. You can't even read a sentence. Didn't they teach you punctuation at school? The game ends tonight.
Remember, eventually, revenge is carefully what? Have we tried switching the words around?
Oh, come on. We're not going to spend any more time on this crap, are we? It doesn't mean anything. It's Sanderson.
It isn't him. Frank, you brought me in on this in the beginning because you wanted my opinion as to whether or not he's even capable of doing something like this.
Jesus, you're sleeping with the guy. You've lost your perspective. You can't possibly be unbiased.
He's right, Kathy.
What are you accusing me of? Seeing what I want to see? Protecting a murderer? What?
We can't trust your judgment anymore.
What does that mean?
It means you're off the case, babe.
I don't have a choice here. I can't run the risk of compromising what little information I have in the future actions of the department by sharing information with someone who's emotionally involved with a prime suspect.
Sharing knowledge. And what if he's wrong? If you were so sure that it was Peter, you would have arrested him. And if it isn't, he's going to kill again tonight, and we're not doing anything with this message.
We'll work on the message.
Fine. This stinks. I think there have been 5 murders, and you've got shit to go on. You need to blame someone, and Peter is the easiest choice.
The logical choice.
You don't have a shred of evidence.
We'll find the evidence.
You could find your dick in a windstorm.
No 2 sugars while you're there. What a bitch, huh?
Wagner.
He said the game's gonna be over tonight. So the next word is the last one.
Could be anything.
Remember, eventually revenge is carefully. Carefully what?
How did you know it was carefully?
Well, Frank told me.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no, the killer did.
When?
When he said, think about the way Anton Berger plays chess. Anton Berger wrote one of the most famous books on chess called Principles and Tactics. The first chapter is his 3 rules to good play. Carefully, carefully, carefully. This is not going to be like the phone book, is it?
No, of course not.
Are you going to come tonight?
Yeah, I'll be there later.
Oxbridge Books.
Sarah, hi, it's Kathy Shepard. Could you look for me and see if you've got a book in on chess called Principles and Tactics by Anton Berg?
Okay. Can you hold for a moment?
Can you call me back instead? I'm at 471-3829.
Of course, Kathy.
Thanks.
You shouldn't have said those things about me on TV. You have no idea what I am.
Peter!
Peter isn't here anymore.
Did you see his face?
I couldn't see his face. He was wearing a mask. I saw the cut on his wrist. It's Peter.
You can't arrest someone for having a cut on the wrist. Do you have someone you can stay with?
I've got a room at the Institute. I can stay there.
Okay, well, go on out there. We'll check back with you later.
King Base 1, this is King 15.
Yeah, this is Wagner. Go.
Andy, it's Hart. I'm out at the old pier. I think you and the captain should come down.
Give me that. It's better be important.
It is, sir. Over.
Hello, Captain. Fisherman found this tacked on the railing, together with his stick and glasses.
Peter, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it anymore.
What is it? A voice modulator. He was never there when the calls came in. He's been covering for Sanderson the whole time.
Get a hold of Judge Myerson. I want a search warrant for Peter Sanderson.
Kathy, what are you doing here?
Kathy. What is it?
I've just been such an idiot.
Peter Sanderson, you're under arrest. right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Are you feeling better?
I just can't believe it.
You don't want to believe it. It's a normal reaction.
How come the police have no record of Peter from before? These things don't come out of nowhere. There has to be some kind of history, right?
Jeremy was my best friend! He would have never killed himself! I knew him like he was my father!
Maybe you got tired of covering up.
Might have gotten away with it. You hadn't attacked Kathy.
What?
Sarah, hi, it's Kathy Shepard. Remember I called you earlier about that chess book?
Yes, Kathy. We called you back, but you weren't home. We have the book.
Listen, I need you to do me a really big favor, okay? Look in the first chapter. The author talks about 3 rules to chess. Can you tell me what they are, please?
Of course. Here it is. Oh, they're all the same.
Can you tell me what they are, please?
Carefully, carefully, carefully.
Thank you.
Chess Federation got you a lawyer. Here's his number. You got 3 minutes.
Looks like he's ready for round 2 to me.
I got a feeling we're going the distance with this guy. Let him sweat.
Hello? It's Peter Sanderson calling for Richard Boyd, please.
Hello, Peter.
You son of a bitch!
You're a sore loser, Peter. Cutting my hand like yours was a brilliant move, don't you think?
Listen, if you kill tonight, I'm in jail. They're gonna know it's not me.
By that time, the game will be over.
Anyway, I figured out the message.
No, you haven't. Even if you had, it doesn't matter. Who'd you tell? The police don't believe you, and you just used your only phone call.
Come on, Peter, think.
Kathy, please. I'm getting dizzy watching you.
I'm sorry, I'm just nervous.
You're safe. He won't come here now.
He already did once. Why did he?
Why did he what?
Why did he come here?
He was watching you.
That's what we think. But what if I had nothing to do with the reason he came here?
You're losing me.
What if he came here because he's a patient? Outpatient.
Remember, period. That's what he meant about punctuation. Remember what? Everything with him has been word games. Shit!
I figured out the message!
Sit the fuck down, Sanderson.
I figured out the message! Hold it! Wait! He's gonna kill my daughter!
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
He wants me out of the way.
I understand that this is just another one of your games.
You're so fucking stupid, you can't even see what's in front of your eyes!
Andy, I'll talk to him. Wagner?
Listen, I'll do anything you want. I'll sign anything you want. Send the car to the hotel, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I confess. I killed them. I killed them all.
Mark him up. Where's Detective Wagner?
He just left.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Send the car now!
No car, it's over, Sanderson.
Don't move! Give me the gun. Come on! On the floor! Give it to me. Don't move. Okay. In the cell. Come on! Lock the door. Keys to the cuffs. Come on!
Great. This is just great!
Come on.
Boy, you scared me.
Who else is here with you?
No one.
Come with me.
I can't. I have to wait for my dad.
I don't have time to argue with you, Erica.
Frank?
Kathy!
Is that you?
Get us the hell out of here. Erica! Erica!
Let me speak to my daughter.
No, I can't do that. I just wanted you to know that she wasn't dead yet. Goodbye, Peter.
Please wait!
The game's over. You lost.
It's me you want. Let her go!
No. As usual, you're wrong. It's her I want. Killing you would be easy. Living with the consequences of losing will be much more of a defeat.
That wouldn't be very sporting. Remember Huxley? His play's always fair and just.
I've been fair. It's my move now.
I'll give you anything you want. Anything! Please!
Don't beg, Peter. I can't win unless she dies.
Let's... A few seconds. Where can you go in a few seconds? Noise. I know the noise.
I know where you are, David.
Very good. How did you know?
The pump.
Excellent.
It doesn't matter, though. You still lose, she'll still be dead before you can get down here.
Checkmate. Drop the razor. Put the phone down. Hey! Computers. That's the way you got into Roxbridge Randall's records. You can get into anything.
Yes, I can. Including your mind. I'm in there right now, aren't I, Peter? I'll always be with you, no matter how this turns out. You think that I put you through some big ordeal? It is nothing compared to what you caused me. In your eyes, I was just another small-town boy to be crushed beneath the shoes of the great child genius.
Nothing I could have done to you. Nothing warrants what you did!
Pain is relative, remember? You cannot judge mine.
Stay where you are!
You still haven't figured it out, have you? Tell me, Peter, do you have scars? Scars! From where I stabbed you with my fountain pen.
We were only children.
Oh, Jesus, Henry. Oh. Oh, God. Son of a bitch! Basement.
We're coming.
David! If you do this, you are not going to win. You're going to lose again.
You don't understand why I have to do it.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I found your file, David. I understand, but this is not going to bring back your mother.
My daddy left. And my mommy. There was so much blood. It covered everything.
You feel bad for not helping your mommy, right?
I should have stayed with her. That's why I stayed with the others. Clean them, I wash them, so they look nice when they go see my mommy.
I'm sure your mommy knows that. I'm sure she understands. I mean, children make mistakes, David. It's okay. David, put down the knife now, David, please. Just put down the knife. David. Put down the knife, David.
Game's over.
a spell on you. Cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. And you know I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. No, I can't stand it, baby, 'cause you put me down. So I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. You're mine. I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. You're mine.